football fans, and welcome to the Touchdown Lady podcast. We talk football from a fan's point of view. I'm Cindy, your host. Let's just get into it. Now, right now in the NFL, there's a lot of training camp going on. This is the second week of the training camp, and boy, there's a lot going on that I can't even keep up. So, you got rookies all over the place, veterans. It's just a lot going on during the training camps. That's why I can't wait till the 53-month roster comes. It's more settled, then I can focus on certain players and certain teams. But right now, there's a lot of training camp going on before they make the final cut. But there are some injuries and teams that I've been watching, especially at contract disputes, and let's talk about them. And we're going to talk about the Washington Commanders right now. Now, Terry McLaurin, the wide receiver, he's looking for an extended contract. He has not reached an extended contract, but he did show up in training camp, but he's been placed on the injury list for an ankle injury. Then we have the Cleveland Browns. Kenny Pickett, the quarterback, has been injured. He has a hamstring injury. Don't know when he's going to be back, but right now he's out with an injury as well. You got the 49, Jawan Jennings. He's also looking for a contract, a extended contract, but he did show the training camp, but he's also on the injury list with a calf injury. Don't know when he's going to be back. Then we have the Buccaneers. They have Desmond Watson, the defensive tackle. He's put on a non-injury list due to his weight. He weighs 449 pounds. They want him to come down off his weight before he starts practicing. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if he can get it done. Then we have Dallas. Now, everybody knows the saga that's been going on with Micah Parsons. Yes, it is still going on. They have not signed an extended contract, but Parsons has been showing up for training camp for the Dallas Cowboys, so he's in training camp. Jerry Jones is still making comments out there. So y'all can check that out if you want to, the comments that Jerry Jones has been saying about Micah Parsons. But right now, they have not reached an extended contract, Dallas with Micah Parsons. Then we have the Bills. Now, this one I like. Bill has signed Deon Cain, the wide receiver. Now, this is his third contract with the Bills. He was with them last year, and they released him from the practice squad. So he went and played in the UFL, and he was playing for the Birmingham Stallions. So, and then they, spring league is over. So now the Bills called him in again. So this is his third contract with the Bills. Hopefully get a little longer contract, but he will be playing with the Bills. Hopefully in 2025. Right now, like I said, the Bills have a lot of injuries, so they brought him in. So this is his third contract with them. So shout out to Deon Cain to signing back with the Bills. Now this Thursday night is going to be the Hall of Famer game. It's going to be between the Chargers and the Lions. Now, in this game, I don't know if the starters are going to play in this game. They usually don't. They might come in for a play here or there, but most of the game is probably going to be played by their second-string players. So it's just a game to get the season started. That means it's just around the corner. So it's going to be this Thursday night, July 31st at 8 o'clock. We're going to have the Lions versus the Chargers in the Hall of Fame game. Well, it's time for basics for the ladies. And we're going to start with basic number one. We're going to talk about the defense. Now, how many defensive players are on the field at one time? Well, there's 11 defensive players on the field at all time, I should say. And they line up across from the opposing the offense on the line of scrimmage. Basic number two, what is the job of the defense? Now, I said this before in my earlier video, but I'm going to reiterate it again. Basic number two, the defense job is to stop the opposing offense from scoring points. That's it. Their job is just to stop them from scoring points. Basic number three, the defense positions. Now, there's three different groups within the defense positions. And the first group is defensive linemen, and that consists of defensive tackle, defensive end, and the nose tackle. Then you have the linebackers. You have the middle linebacker and the outside linebackers. And then you have the defensive back, which consists of the cornerbacks and the safeties. And those are the different positions on the defense. Ladies, as we watch the game more, you'll get to see and hear the calling of the referees and stuff like that, and the announcers and the analysts talk, and you'll start getting a feel for what to look for in these games. Basic number four, the officiating team. Now, this is 7 judges or referees, if you want to call them, on the field watching go out the game in different parts of the field. They look for errors, all kinds of things. They just watch the game. But the referee is the one that controls the game, and he wears the white hat, And the other six judges, they call judges, they wear the black hat and they report to the referee. So if there's a foul, anything committed, say like the line judge, you watch the line. If there's a foul committed, he reports that to the referee, and the referee makes the announcement on the field to everyone else, letting them know what the foul was. But the referee's the one controls the game and the pace of the game. He's also watching to make sure for fouls, injuries. He's also watching the quarterback to make sure the quarterback is not being hit illegally. So that is what the job of the officiating team is, to watch the game and report any fouls or injuries, anything that happens on that field, and the referee's the one that reports it. Basic number 5, there are 2 time clocks in the NFL. One is the 40-second time clock. That's when the offense gets 40 seconds to snap the ball to run a play. If they do not do that within 40 seconds, that is called a delay of game, and it's a penalty of 5 yards. Now, also during that 40 minutes, if there's an injury or a change in possession, the referee sets the clock to 25 seconds, and that gives the offense to 25 seconds to snap the ball to do a play. So there's a 40-second clock, and there's a 25-second clock, but a 25-second clock is only when there's been a stoppage. Like I said, for injury or possession, change possession, a penalty, or error on the clock, it's set at the referee sets the clock back at 25 seconds. Well, this is a part of the show. If you want to reach out to me, you can email me at touchdownladies@gmail.com. That's touchdownladies@gmail.com. Well, I like to end the show on a positive note, and I do something I call Facts, Fun, and Football, where I go on my little jar here, and I pull out something fun to end the show on. Let's see what we're going to get. And this is going to be a joke. What do the centers wear in their feet? Hiking shoes. And this is Sandy from the Touchdown Ladies saying, don't forget to smile, be happy, be kind. Put your action behind your plan and keep moving forward. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.